desert-based Heal the World Foundation, a purported charitable organization, is being sued now by the estate of Michael Jackson. The suit claims the Palm Desert Group is using the King of Pop's name and trademarks without authorization, including website domain names, to solicit donations.
Desert, Michael Jackson's estate is suing a Palm Desert woman, claiming she's using the late entertainer's image to promote her own charity.
Controversy continues to surround Michael Jackson, even in death, and there's a local connection. Jackson's estate is now going after a Valley woman who they claim is using the late pop star's name and likeness.
So why is Heal the World under fire from the estate?
Well, it looks like we accidentally got in the way of an already executed plan to financially exploit and abuse Mr. Jackson. I think we might have stumbled into the middle of the actual hijacking of his entire estate.
Financial exploitation is abuse?
It is abuse. As an advocate for the elderly, we're trained to spot the symptoms of all types of abuse. And financial, it's the most prevalent among adults. It's always about money and power. And similar to physical and sexual abuse, symptoms are always present. Isolation from family and friends. Usually the abuser is going to assist the abused into an addiction of prescription narcotics or other drugs, and or keep them drugged up, while wills can be changed, powers of attorney are changed, entire staffs will be fired, so the abuser can put himself in a place of complete control at the sudden death of the abused. And all of these symptoms were present in this case.
Are you saying the executors are trying to take complete control over the estate?
Well, they've already taken control of the estate, but yeah, complete control they haven't been able to obtain yet because, well, basically HTWF got in the way. It was really an accident. We stumbled across a year before Mr. Jackson died. We had no idea what was happening. I don't think we were supposed to know what was happening, just that it was bad for Mr. Jackson, and the Jackson camp wouldn't do anything. They would not protect his brands, defend his brands, and it didn't make any sense. Something was very wrong, and we took action. So, and right now, if we lose this case against the executors, the family, including the kids, will likely never have any say, ownership, or control over the future merchandising of the Jackson estate. The Jackson brands and its legacy will forever be controlled by these two men.
How much of what they told the courts and the public is true about you and HTWF?
Well, they got my name right. They can't just destroy innocent people, take the HTWF charity by force. No one's just going to stand around and watch a group of unpaid charity volunteers beaten and destroyed by someone. But if those volunteers were dirty, rotten, grave-robbing scoundrels, people will not only support them while they destroy us, they might even help them. So it's to shut us down. They have to cripple us financially by vilifying us to the public who would otherwise support us.
What do you mean by shut you down?
The same way they shut the Jacksons down. Not by keeping them quiet, because they can't do that, but they can get the courts and the public to stop listening.
it his job to protect the Jackson estate, his legacy, and the family's interests? Don't you think they're doing that?
No, I don't think they're doing that. These men have seriously jeopardized the Jackson estate. They jeopardized its entire fleet of trademarks, not just domestically, but worldwide. They've defiled Mr. Jackson's legacy by their dishonorable conduct. They've tried to destroy what was preserved to be Mr. Jackson's charity just to prevent what was in the best interest of the family.
Your name is being destroyed in the public, and you have multiple lawsuits filed against you by the estate. Why go through all this? Why not just give them the charity and the trademarks?
Well, I'll tell you why. Because we spent the last 10 years developing and protecting the HTWF charity. Because we believed in his vision to heal the world's most vulnerable. Those without a voice, those who can't fight for themselves. Children, animals, the elderly. We can't just hand over HTWF to bullies that prey on the weak and destroy what's good, all for greed, power, and influence.
Okay, but regardless, they have Michael's money, his power, and a will that says they control everything. Knowing this, you still plan to fight them?
Absolutely. They're missing one key ingredient, and that's his character. These men have called us liars and thieves, and not just any kind of liars and thieves. They're claiming to the world that we've exploited one of the most beloved human beings on the planet, exploited his death, preyed on his mourning fans, all in order to benefit financially. It's disgusting. It hurts us so much. But they better be ready for a fight, because no amount of money or power is going to insulate them from the truth.